and new tomorrows are morning to light up a brave new day. Oh, the future's brimming with promise, and that promise is heading our way. So keep your eyes on the shining
Ready for some ice cream?
horizon. Make way for
I'm ready for some punani.
daring new devices will
I'm already ready for next week's football because my team already won.
incredible inventions,
Lucky.
new technology,
No
extending life's
stress.
dimensions for all
You're right.
humanity.
I have no worries. But now I have to worry about my Thunder making the playoffs because they're actually looking like a decent team so much. They're looking like a shitty good team.
Modern marvels rising around us.
Lou Dort, man, that little freaker is doing his thing. And Shea Gilgeous. And then the other guys just kind of play whatever. Play patty cake.
Giddy?
That fool sucks.
I like him.
He doesn't suck. He's just bad. He doesn't do anything spectacular.
Not
They say I walk like a king,
Like I want somebody
talk like
like
a king. You can act around now,
That's what
say the
doesn't
same
roster.
thing. They chasing the fame, they all want the name. But they ain't got what's running through these veins. Say I walk like a
like-
king, talk like a king.
you know someone
You
that's
can act around
They
now,
don't
say the
care
same
what
thing.
they
They chasing the fame, they got want the name. But they ain't got what's running through these veins. Make way for the king.
but Giddy. I mean, what's 5 points gonna do for you? Shea Gilgeous Alexander's already our
Make
point
way
guard,
for the
so
kingdom.
I would rather him have the
Checkmate
ball.
than repeat. This chestnut checkers. What can I say? I got goat jeans. Real
And we're
kings
live,
do
guys.
big
Welcome,
things.
welcome,
Live like
welcome,
one, breathe like
welcome
one. Killing shit by any
to
means.
New Age
Everybody
Sports
can't
Talk.
lead
We are
like
ready
one.
for Week
Is it really
10.
me?
I am
Gotta
joined
check and
today
see
by
my
the two most
legacy like
fantastic
royalty, and I
bros
act like it. If
this
you know,
world will
better
ever
act
know.
like it.
Jesse
Look at
and
me
Jarvis,
now.
how are you doing today,
Count me down.
fellas?
So give me the
What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up, man?
What's rocking, my
You
people?
can act around now,
go.
say the same thing.
You guys ready?
They all want the
Hell
name.
yeah!
Ready as we'll ever be, I guess.
Love it. Love it. Good to see you guys. Good to be here. It's been a
How
crazy
are you
week.
doing?
You guys want to know a secret?
Yeah.
I quit my
What
job.
is it? Already?
Yeah, I had to. It just wasn't
Took
what
like
I was expecting.
a week.
But yeah, it was 6 days.
Are you still gonna be able to make bets though?
Well, we're gonna have Wham today, but it's gonna be $1 each. Hey,
Damn,
but
that means
I
you're
think
only gonna win
I
like
think the
one.
bigger issue is we gotta win because we're like 1 for 9 with Wham. So I'm really pulling for you guys to give me 2 wins today.
I got a good one this time.
Hey, I'll hold you to it. Jesse, are you ready for
I
some
mean-
Wizam?
It must be a thing.
I'm gonna give you the same shit where it's like 2 teams, you're only gonna win what you put in.
You're gonna win $1.
That sets me apart.
I like it.
It must be
I
the
like
All right, I'll get you to win probably like
It must be the truth.
$3, $4, $5.
Hey, man, I'll take $1. Can I get $1? But
We'll win
welcome,
this
guys.
time.
It is week 10.
Guaranteed.
A crazy week in the NFL. We had the NFL trade deadline last week, and then, or was that earlier in the week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week, right? And then we had Odell Beckham go to the Rams. Cam Newton's back with the Panthers. So it's been an interesting week. Well, let's get right into it. Right now, we have a pretty crazy Week 10 lineup. At this point, I'm pretty convinced that making the bets and picking teams is more so about picking what Vegas is going to win the most money on than it is about the matchups. But we'll see what happens because it's every week it's something different. Do you guys kind of agree with how fucking, like, I guess, what do they call it, parody still?
Dude, shit doesn't make sense to me.
Doesn't make sense. I agree.
0 cents. It's like how does Buffalo score 6 points on Jacksonville?
I don't
That
know.
was like
dude.
my biggest thing. Like how is that even? That was a for sure win. A for sure win. And then the Cardinals played so well without Kyler Murray.
Dude, the Cardinals look like all-time greatest team ever without Kyler Murray.
Dude, it's like, why does Kyler need to play anymore? For what?
Could be,
For what?
Could be a good point. Yeah, just save him. Use him as
Dude,
an option
yeah.
quarterback.
Just go play baseball and just let Colt McCoy take over the team. Nah, but that's just strange to me, dude. That was just it's just so odd this year.
It has been. It has been, for sure. So we'll start with you, Jarvis. So week 10, we're going to start off just going through the games. The first game on the docket, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Indianapolis Colts. The Jaguars are plus 10. The over-under is 47.5. What do you think about this one, my friend?
Dude, I'm going to be taking the points with Jacksonville. Let them ride a nice little high. But that's just too many points to be given going up against the Colts. So I'm going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars plus 10. And then the over-under was what, 47?
47.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with the under. I'm going to go with under, man.
Okay. Good luck with that. Jesse, what do you think?
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's Jacksonville's coming off a bye. Not sure what to expect. Excuse me, they're not coming off a bye, but they came off a big win against Buffalo.
About to say,
I
it
don't
felt like
know
a
what
bye.
Yeah, it felt like they played a long time ago, but Trevor Lawrence is coming off an injury. He's still good to go, but I don't see how the Colts can stop this train of momentum. So I'm actually going to give up these points. Just a combination of a lot of things, you know. Trevor Lawrence probably not 100%. Still a rookie quarterback. The Colts look like they're on their thing going straight up. Carson Wentz playing well. And especially in Indianapolis' defense is definitely picking up steam here. I know they gave up some points to the Jets, but I feel like a lot of that was like trash points. I mean, the Colts were just nonstop offensively. You know, Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman, Javi's guy, they're hitting their stride. So I'm actually going to give up those 10 points, and I like the over. So yeah, Colts.
Ooh.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm afraid to even think about predicting any game because you just never know. Like, you could say, like, just to add 2 cents on this one, you could say, well, with the way the Jaguars held the Bills to 6 points, maybe they can, you know, get those 10 points and be competitive. But then, what if the Colts just blow them out? What if the Jaguars win? I don't know anymore. But I respect that you guys. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy season, man, for sure. But let's go to the next game. So the next game we have the New Orleans Saints, Jesse, at the Tennessee Titans. The Saints are plus 3, and that's weird. The over/under is 43.5.
You know what? I can't stand this game because obviously you have Derrick Henry now going to miss a second game after that somewhat of a season-ending injury a couple weeks ago. But the Saints are also going to be without Alvin Kamara. So, like, Trevor Siemian is their quarterback. And then also came down the wire today, Julio Jones is going to be on the injured reserve for the next 3 weeks at a minimum. He hasn't been a big factor recently, but still, you know, when he's out there, there's a presence, and you have to really check his side if you're the secondary. So this is very tough. I'm going to have to go the +3 with the Saints just because it is that close. I don't like either team whatsoever in this game. It's in Tennessee. I feel like Tennessee's due for a letdown, and I think this is where it happens. I'm going to do the +3 and the under on the total.
Even after they had that big win last week?
Tennessee, yeah. I mean, it's that's what I mean. It's time for them to have a little letdown. The Saints defense is pretty good. I look at the combination of the Tennessee Titans like playing above their norm against the Rams and getting that big win, and the Saints kind of fumbling that one against Atlanta. So I'm combining those two, and a sense of urgency for the Saints has to be now. I think you might see a little bit more of Taysom Hill in some spots, you know, to run the ball, especially with Kamara out. So I think that might be the thing, but it's going to be defense, man. It's going to be a low-scoring game, in my opinion. I think first 1 to 20 wins the game. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Saints +3
I like it.
and the
Yeah.
under.
With how everything's up and down, I'm not hating. I was just wanted to ask that question, but your guess is my best guess. So Jarvis, what do you think? Who you got?
Ooh, so agree with Jesse. The defense on both teams main, but hate the Saints. Without Kamara, I don't think they have a chance at all. I don't even think they're going to score. So I think with only giving 3 points to the Titans, I'm gonna take the -3 on that one. I think Tennessee is gonna keep the New Orleans Saints offense off the field. I don't think Seaman's gonna be able to do shit. Honestly, I don't think they're even gonna be. It's gonna be a sloppy game. So I'm gonna take Tennessee -3, and I'm gonna go with the under on that.
Right on. So after that, we have another interesting game. We have the Cleveland Browns at the New England Patriots. The Browns are +2.5. The over/under is 45. Strange, huh?
Dude, that's a little bit. That's a hard one right there, sir. I know Nick Chubb ain't playing. Obviously, Kareem Hunt ain't playing. But Dearness Johnson had that game. That game of like LeBron James's favorite game. So
What's his name?
Dearness Johnson,
Oh, okay.
like it's like D apostrophe Ernest.
Ernest Johnson. Wow.
D Ernest Johnson.
That's one of those
So
names. Sorry, go ahead.
But I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna go for 145. I think he's gonna have a good game. But he's not Nick Chubb. So I'm gonna have to take New England at that one. New England -2.5, probably win by 3. And I like the under on that one as well.
Right on, brother.
Sir.
Jesse, who you got for that game?
Another one I hate. I feel like just a lot of these games, man, like they can really, like we can say this every week, but like just this week just feels like you can flip a coin and you'll get it right. Especially, again, like Jarvis said, they're missing their running backs. Cleveland was working on something last week because you saw what they did without ODB. You kind of you see what they are without that issue when Baker Mayfield can just kind of do his thing and not have to worry about targets or whatnot. Defensively, I think the Browns are really hitting their stride. I think it's going to be another low-scoring game. I think the first one to blink is probably going to lose the game. So, the thing here, like, I have to go against the rookie quarterback because of that. It's probably going to be a field goal game, but I'm willing to, or I'm going to take the 2.5 with Cleveland, even though they might even just win the game by 3-4 points. So I'm going to do the 2.5, but I'm still going to be under 45. I think both defenses, especially Bill Belichick ran defense, is going to bring it. Browns got talent everywhere, so yeah, I kind of like this being low scoring, just like the last game we talked about. But take the Browns.
Like it. I like it, bro. So sticking with you, Jesse. After that, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Washington Football Team. The Buccaneers are -9. The over/under is 50.5. Good luck with that one.
Yeah, here we go again because the Buccaneers are missing a lot of players this week. Again, Antonio Brown, Rob Gronkowski. I think they said Godwin's a game-time decision. Anytime it's like that, he's not going to be 100 out there. At some point, the Redskins defense has to step up. They have to show up, show out, be who they're supposed to be. I know Montez Sweat is also going to be out. So I really want to pick the Washington Redskins, but it's Tom Brady on the other side, and I don't think the Redskins defense will show up for this one. Another just tough game, man. I really want to go Redskins, but I gotta stick with Buccaneers -9. And what's the over under? 50 or 51?
It's 50.5.
Man, if I knew Ryan Fitzpatrick was playing in this game, it'd be a whole different story. But I'm gonna do the under, man. I think this is gonna be like a 23-10 game. Let's
Could
go.
be. Yeah, this shit's hard, man. Jarvis, who you got?
Nah, I'm right there with Yessie, man. Tampa Bay's got Tom Brady, and that's the only reason. The only reason I'm going. Oh, I guess their defense too, but I'm going with Tampa Bay -9. Washington, I mean, they haven't really shown me much. Their defense is supposed to be really good, but but yeah, they haven't really done their shit this year. So I got Tampa Bay, and like Jesse said, 23-10, some bullshit like that, 24-10. So I'm gonna go with the under.
And even just offensively, man. I mean, if you look at the Redskins, like we're waiting for their defense, but offensively, we talked about the Buccaneers missing some players. We know Antonio Gibson's not 100%, so there's an issue there. They're going to have to depend on throwing the ball to J.D. McKissick, and still no sign of Curtis Samuel anywhere. Like he was that big name signing they were supposed to have at receiver on the other side. Nowhere to be found, having issues with his groin, so that was a waste for this year. So Redskins are just trying to put things together, and that's not a good sign when you're going against the defending champions.
You know what,
Because on
Jesse?
paper their name is Washington Football Team, so that's why they're failing.
They're the Redskins.
No, I
You know
said
what
on
though, Jesse?
paper.
No, I know. No, I'm
Oh.
saying that they're the Washington Redskins. Their stuff will be put together once they get an actual football name. But they're the Redskins until further notice.
But you know what I wanted to say?
Yeah.
I love the glasses, Jesse. They look amazing.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's your turn or something like that.
Oh, yeah, it's my turn. It's my turn. Hey,
Bayless.
Jarvis, you saw when Skip Bayless did that, right? I think I told you about this already, right?
Yeah.
Classic, right? Classic. It's kind of cringe, but
Very cringe. Very,
very cringe for like a old grown ass man to be like, "It's my turn."
Dude, he was so mad
It's
and like
my
whiny. I was
turn.
like, dude, just stop.
And then what was Shannon Sharp saying, Jesse?
You lost.
You lost.
You lost. He's like, it's my turn. You thought it's my turn. You lost.
See, I was gonna forget to say it again because I've been wanting to say that. What are you drinking?
Sharp just pisses him off. I think that Skip picked the wrong guy if he wants to be like, try to win shit. Sharp will piss off anybody. That's just what he does. Like, come on now.
What are you drinking tonight, Jesse?
Dr. Pepper Zero.
Dr. Peeper.
Donovan Peoples Jones Zero.
Dearness Johnson. But yeah, it's that clip is just it's incredible. But I've been trying to ever since I saw the clip. I've been wanting to say it during the show, but I keep forgetting. So I told Jesse, "Don't let me forget," because I want to say it, and I forgot. But he brought it up. But anyway, yeah, I love the glasses, dude. It's really good look for sure. Not kissing your ass, just being honest. Let's stick with you though, Jesse.
Kiss my ass.
You already
Ooh.
did the Buccaneers and Redskins, right, Jarvis?
We
Yes.
did.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I know I remember Jesse, but my mind went left field. But let's go right field, and let's go to Texas, where the Atlanta Falcons will be facing the Dallas Cowboys. The Falcons are +8. The over/under is 54.5. Good luck with this one, Jesse.
Oh, I've been talking about it all week to myself. Falcons going to be a problem for the Dallas Cowboys tomorrow. Not to say they're going to win the game, but I'm going to take those 8 points. Definitely. I just think the Falcons are starting to find their stride. They got rid of their players that got mental health issues. They're like, stay home, do your thing. And Matt Ryan's out to prove a point. Like, don't forget about me. I'm still one of the top quarterbacks, and he's been playing like that. Not to mention they got one of the top tight ends coming into his own and Pitts. Kyle Pitts. I want to say Calvin Ridley, but he don't deserve too much name dropping on this show. But Kyle Pitts, yeah, tight end, definitely coming into his own as a rookie. A little bit earlier than what I thought, but we knew this is what he was going to do. I think it took him a little bit to understand that he has to block a little bit if he wants to be on the field. But which he shouldn't have to because he's a top-notch receiver. But back to the game. Sorry, got on a little tangent there. The Dallas Cowboys should win this game. I think will win this game, but I think it's going to be a lot closer than what people think. I think Falcons might be coming out the gates firing. I think it's true when Vic Fangio said there's some sort of of a guideline or some way to beat the Cowboys. You kind of have a recipe, which Mike McCarthy kind of took to heart, and he was like, "That shit ain't true. It was just a bad game." But if it isn't true, he wouldn't have took it to heart. I believe there's something there, and Dak's gonna have to be on his A game. Trust me, like the Cowboys aren't going to win this game 17-10. That's not going to happen. The Falcons are going to put up points. Wouldn't be shocked if they won this game, but I like the Cowboys winning outright. But give me those 8 points, and I'm actually going to do the over the 50. What is it? 54, 53?
54.5. Yeah.
I'm going to do over. This is going to be fireworks.
I like it. I like it a lot. Jarvis, who you got? It's your turn.
It's my turn.
It's your turn.
Nah, I definitely agree with Jesse, bro. I literally was gonna say the same shit. Matt Ryan is gonna go out and show out, show what the hell he's gonna be doing. Man, he had like 300 yards last week. Dallas got a little butt hurt after losing, and I don't think Dallas defense is. Dude, they suck. I'm sorry if Trayvon Diggs doesn't get those interceptions, just kind of like, gambles and shit, bro, they're not really getting anywhere. So I like me some Atlanta Falcons +8, and I'm going to go with Jesse, man. That over, it's going to be fireworks. Dak's going to have to play good for them to win, so I think he's going to have to put up some numbers too.
This has to be a shootout, right? This has to be a shootout. Right?
Dude, and Cordero Patterson is playing like he was supposed to be in Minnesota.
Yep.
Like, I don't know if he was out of position or what the fuck.
I don't think they knew how to use him, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think teams figured out what to do with him. And you finally seen it. You saw the Bears a little bit. When he went to Chicago, They kind of understood just because they didn't have too much talent. So they're like, let's just try some shit. But I think that was the beginning stages of like, oh, damn, this guy doesn't really have a position. We just need to get the ball in his hands and special things happen. He's like Devin Hester, but better offensively as it pertains to just finding the end zone and just making plays. When do you ever see like a bad play? I don't see it.
He's legit. He's legit playmaker, not just a receiver, not a running back, fucking playmaker.
Speaking of Ridley, I changed my mind. I didn't quit my job. I claimed mental illness.
Oh, mental health?
Yeah, mental health awareness week or a month.
Mental health. I didn't want to go in on my head. Mental health, man.
Yeah, that's they understood and they said you're fired. But going to the next game. Going to the next game, fellas. Jarvis. By the way, Jarvis, I'm not kissing your ass either, but I love the hair. I love the hair. Show it.
Thank you.
Yeah, fluff it out. So weedy.
Trying to get it nice and poofy.
I like it. I like it a lot.
It's making a comeback.
It's coming back, dude. Yeah, I'm bringing it back. So.
Yep, I like it. It's well groomed. But after that, guys, we already did that. What the hell? Fucking rearranged my shit. Well, let's go to this one. Let me make sure we didn't miss anything. Okay. Yeah, I rearranged everything for me.
Nice.
What the fungolian?
Hey, yo, let's keep it real. The Denver Broncos beat the Cowboys 30-0 last week. Let's not try to add those bullshit 16 points with fucking 5 minutes left with our secondary. Like, we already had backups on defense tearing that ass up that we brought in our third string. And Dak Prescott was 9 for 25 before those last two drives for like 70-something yards. And then they're like, you know what, let's keep him in there down 30-0 because we have to make sure his stats look pretty decent. Ended up with like 230-something yards and 2 touchdowns. You see how
they were trash stats.
Yeah. That's why I don't get why the Cowboys are favored by 8 points. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that that Vegas is betting on everyone taking the Falcons +8, and I bet you the Cowboys blow them out. If I'm playing it like if Vegas is like the brain behind everything, that's what I think. Because it's just so weird. Like the Broncos dismantled them, right?
Well, that's why it's lower because if you look at Denver and Dallas, the game was in Dallas, but Denver was -10.5. On some websites. So 10 for most of the others, but 10.5 was I seen on a couple. So You know Denver's better than Atlanta. Well, I think so, but the Falcons are just -8, so I think they're taking a little bit into consideration. I think they're understanding that the Cowboys are a little vulnerable. Now they've lost a pass rusher in Gregory as well for the season. So, yeah, I mean, or I don't know if it's for the season or if it's just the 3-week minimum, but
yeah.
But yeah, I think it holds credence, but I still think 8 points is too much. I think it should have been like 6.
But you know what,
6.5.
though? If you had to crown a team who played best in September and October, give that trophy to the Cowboys, baby, like every year. Going to the next game, Jarvis. And it rearranged my game, so if I cover a game that we already covered, I'll try to remember, but if I don't, just let me know. The next one I got on this docket is the Detroit Lions at the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Detroit Lions are +7.5. The over-under is 42.5. Good luck with that one.
Yep, I'm about to say another one that's like, what the hell? I mean, 8.5 points to a Pittsburgh team whose offense is like, it's hit or miss. Lots of miss. It's like, who was it? Pat Freiermuth last week scoring them 2 touchdowns, and that's it. Najee Harris does his thing, though. But, like, dude, that offense doesn't scare nobody. I don't see them scaring nobody. And to give them 8.5 points, I know it's Detroit, but you saw the coach crying over how hard they play. So I think if they play hard, they should be able to stay within, a touchdown. So I'm gonna say Detroit at +8, 8.5.
Yep. 7.5.
7.5. Yeah, I'm gonna take Detroit at +7.5. They'll stay within that touchdown. And I'm gonna go with the under on that, man. I don't trust Pittsburgh to score a lot. And if they win, it's not going to be that great. So I'm going to go with the under.
Right on. Jesse, who you got?
We're about on the same thinking, brains connected on this one as well. Like, I think Pittsburgh's going to win the game, but I think 7.5 points is just a little bit too much. I don't think they should have an issue defensively, but offensively, like you said, especially Claypool's not going to be out there. You're looking at Deontay Johnson, Freiermuth, James Washington, and
Ray McLeod.
Yeah, they're going to depend on Najee Harris. Like, this is going to be another Najee Harris 25 to 30 touch type game, running the ball, catching the ball. I think Pittsburgh still wins in, I don't want to call it easy fashion, but the way these games play out, it might look kind of easy, but it's going to be like 17-10, 17-13. So I'm going to take the points with Detroit, and I'm going to do under.
Love it. Jesse, let me see your shirt. Looks cool.
Avenged Sevenfold.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like those guys. They're pretty cool. So going to the next game, we have I already covered that one. We covered that one. The Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets. Jesse, the Bills are favored by 12.5 points. The over-under is 47.5. Good luck.
This is the Mike White Bowl. Mike White is back. I'm hyped about that, man. I think, Mike White might end the season firing because he's got that flavor, man. He's got that whatever it is that makes you want to watch, and it's the Jets, so he has to have something there. You saw Elijah Moore kind of break into his own last week, not with Mike White, but with what's the backup quarterback?
Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson. We played for like 7 teams or whatnot, and he played pretty good stats wise. Didn't really have much to play for. That team got blown out, but I think anything could happen in this game. I'm not giving those points up. I'm going to take the points with the Jets. And actually, what's the total again? 47.5?
Yep, 47.5.
Man, they know what they're doing here. So, with that being said, I'm going to do the over because the Jets defense isn't that good. So, I can see like a 38-20 28 type game. 38-27 Buffalo Bills, but just 13 points is just too much for me to give. So I'm going to take those points with the Jets.
Cool.
And doing the over, going with the over. The Bills got to step their game up. The Bills have been looking kind of lackadaisical the last few weeks. And for anyone that believes otherwise, they're crazy, but this is Super Bowl or bust for them. They're at that stage where they have to be thinking, if we don't get and or win the Super Bowl, it's a failure. Because they're in that window now for the next, 5 years where it's like they have to be there. It's not like, oh, they got to take the next step. No, they've already taken that next step. But they got to wake up, man, because last 3 weeks they haven't been who we thought they were. So,
You know what's
who's
weird?
going to show up?
You know what's weird is Tom Brady showed up on the Manning cast, and then they lost the next week, and then Josh Allen was on the Manning cast, and then he lost the next week.
There you go.
Bad
Don't
luck.
go on a Manning cast.
Stay away.
He should send Tua there. Skin Jarvis.
Nah,
you got
man. We want to win. We want to win. We want his finger to get better.
his little finger.
Yeah, his little finger.
Talk
It's
about
much
that later,
better.
though, because I have a lot of shit to say about them.
Oh yeah, they
motherfuckers.
won. So you're in the winning column this week. By the way, congratulations.
Yay! I don't have to worry tomorrow. I don't have to stress.
You and me both, my friend.
Just this guy.
All right,
Yes, Jesse.
so Buffalo,
Mhm.
like Jesse said, dude, Mike White, that motherfucker's good. I don't know. Zach Wilson, I don't know. Man, Mike White
You
might be
see
taking.
some shit here.
I think he's taking his spot. To be honest, he's played the two games he's played is fucking great. Like this last game, yeah, he got hurt, but he was great that drive. Like legit quarterback. But Buffalo, man, they got to do something, and I think they're going to be able to do it. The Jets can put up points, but I don't think they're going to be able to stop Buffalo's offense, man. Josh Allen's going to run through them like a little snow plow running over a little snowman. So I'm going to go with damn, that's a lot of points, but I think Buffalo's going to be able to I think it might be a 2 touchdown games. Fuck. So I'm going to go with Buffalo minus
Uh-oh.
13 at the over as well. I think they're going to just kind of have to score about 40 points to win by 2 touchdowns. So give me that.
So did you say the over or the under? You glitched out a little bit. Sorry.
Over?
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's I mean, you would think the Bills would win like 42 to like 13, right? But who knows this season? Sticking with
Well,
you,
that's-
So I'm
Jarvis.
guessing like 42-24.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that, right?
they definitely should. Like the way the Colts beat the Jets, that's the way the Bills should beat the Jets. But when you just look
Yep.
at what's been happening with the Bills, like, is this long term? Like, what's going on there? Because what was it? Jacksonville, how do you only put up 6 points?
That's crazy.
You know, it's not like they got, world beater defense, but they did something. And actually, what I heard was what teams are starting to do, the same thing that Tennessee did, that they were able to beat the Buffalo Bills as well, was they're playing that cover 2 where they're playing the deep zone and they're putting their safeties back so the Bills can't do nothing deep. And so they're forced to hit that short shit. Remember that when we were watching with the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers?
Yes.
Where it's the same thing. The only difference is Josh Allen's getting desperate, impatient, and he's wanting to make those plays, and it's not working out for him. So, and it's been last 2 or 3 teams that have been doing this to him. So there are recipes to beat teams. So once a team beats you, the next team is going to see what that team did to beat you and use that and see where they can add to that. So that's what you have to watch and see if the Jets and their new head coach from San Francisco come out and try to do the same things. But I don't think it's going to be enough. But still, it's a question. Like, they should win 42-10 like you guys are talking about. But with what just happened recently, it makes that game a lot more interesting to see if the Bills can wake the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm glad you
Dude.
said that because I need to wake up. I don't know why I'm tired. It's probably because I drank some beers last night. But I had Michelob Ultra, low carbs. So sticking with you, Jesse, for the next game, we have the Minnesota Vikings at the Los Angeles Lightning Bolts. Vikings are +3. The over-under is 53.5. Good luck with this one, too.
Man, I thought the Vikings had that game last week against the Ravens. They should have had that game last week against the Ravens. It was definitely looking that way. The Chargers, man, they've been slumping as well. I know they got that win against the Eagles late in the game, but they've been looking kind of iffy the last few weeks as well. I don't see a much different ending to this game. I think it's going to go down to the wire, maybe a last-second field goal or something like that. With that being said, I got to go Chargers just because they are the home team for whatever that's worth, because they don't really have like this overpowering home crowd. So I'm going to take the Chargers because they are at home. But they put that 3 like where it's supposed to be. So I got to take 3 points. I think the Chargers will win, but I got to take 3 points in these kind of games. So I'm going to take 3 with Minnesota, and I'm going to do the under actually 53.5.
I like it. Jarvis, who you got, Mr. Hot Fire?
Oh man, I'm right there, man,
Sweetie.
with Jesse, man. Them little lightning bolts, they haven't been playing that good lately. Minnesota, that offense should be fucking good. They should be really good. But for some reason, I don't know, they're just not. They're not it. It's probably their defense. But you know what?
You know what, Rick
3
and Bobby?
points. 3 points is a tough one here, man. So I'm gonna have to have Minnesota with the +3. You know, it's gonna be a close one. I hope Justin Herbert throws the ball to Mike Williams more.
Keenan
I
Allen.
wonder
know.
why.
Keenan Allen.
2 catches.
Why?
2 catches ain't it. So I like Minnesota at +3. I even think they're gonna win. I think their offense is a little bit better than the Chargers. So I'm gonna take Minnesota +3, and I'm gonna go with the over in hopes
Hey,
that
Mr.
Mike
Producer.
Williams. What?
Sorry. Mr. Producer, can you get like some little funky music in the background while we doing these picks, man?
Yeah, I
a
can
little
try.
hype train?
Oh.
Yeah, I could definitely do that. Keep going, Jarvis. Sorry.
No, yeah. So I just hope Mike Williams can get me like 10 catches, 100 yards, touchdown.
Ooh.
Well, I hope
Yeah.
Keenan Allen gets 5 touchdowns and 3,000 yards in one game.
Let's give it all to Mike Williams, please.
By the way, you guys convinced me to start Daniel Jones, and if I would have started Jordan Love, he had 3 more points than Daniel Jones. I would have won, and I lost.
Dude, Jordan Love sucks.
Yeah, but
I'm
he
sorry,
would
but
he would have won me the game.
he looked horrible. Horrible. They're probably like, fuck, dude. Good thing Aaron Rodgers didn't leave us, because that'd be a rough season if that motherfucker played. Devontae Adams would be probably crying right now. He would be like, dude, I'm never going to touch the ball. I'm going to get a couple catches every game. Then he's going to want to leave, and then it's over. So
Oh, he's gonna leave. Watch.
Where's he
I think
going?
now if Aaron Rodgers bounces, Devontae Adams has to bounce. There's no way he stays and be like, dude, this guy can't throw me the ball anyway, so what the fuck?
All right, we
Yeah.
got the music. Sorry, I had to cue that up real quick.
No, you're good.
So sticking with you, Jarvis. Jarvis is from Harvard. The Carolina Panthers with Cam Newton on the bench at the Arizona Cardinals. 10.5 points go to the Panthers. The over/under is 44.5555.
So is Kyler Murray out again? Is he game time?
Game time.
He's still game time? And then Cam Newton is not playing? You think he's going to come in? No?
Well, they said he's unlikely to play, but
Who knows? It could be like that Tua situation.
exactly.
Shit, bro. That if Kyler Murray plays, I think it's a blowout. Kyler Murray doesn't play. I like the Panthers at +10.5. I don't think that shit. They're gonna be able to do that shit again. And if they do, they're gonna win the Super Bowl. So I like Carolina Panthers at +10.5. And I like the under 44 on that one. Saying if Kyler Murray doesn't play.
Sorry, I was doing a quick sound check because I wanted to make sure
You're good.
that the music wasn't too loud for your guys' voices. It is just a little bit too loud. Let me turn down just a little bit. So, but I appreciate it, and I appreciate you, Jarvis from Harvard. Jarvis, Marvelous Jarvis. That's what it is. Marvelous Jarvis. Let's go on to Don't Hex Me,
That sounds
Jesse.
like a Disney movie.
Is it?
That sounds like I'm in a Disney movie.
Oh, I thought you said that is one. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Jesse, bring it back home. Who do you got for this game?
10.5 points. I'm going to take that with Carolina. I don't care who the quarterback is tomorrow, simply because of the same deal. You know, if it's still iffy at this point and he does start, that means he's not 100, because they would say so if he was. But I was looking at the one game that PJ Walker started last year where he knew he was going to start and he prepared for it, albeit it was against the Detroit Lions and Matthew Stafford. He played pretty well. He threw for 240 some odd yards, had a couple touchdowns, and they beat the Detroit Lions with him as a starter. He also had some rushing in there as well. Not to say that they're going to beat the Cardinals, but I think with him knowing, not to mention they didn't have McCaffrey last year when he started that game. So you put all that together, I think he's going to be prepared to have a decent showing. I don't think what he's been showing when he's coming in at the end of games where it just looks horrible, I don't think that's a good depiction of what he can do when he has time to prepare. So I do like the Cardinals winning this game slightly, but 10.5 points. I got to take that with the Panthers. And the over-under on 44, that's another tough one, but I'm actually going to do the under. I like a 24-17 game.
Yay.
Indeed. Jesse, it is your turn, because we have the Philadelphia Eagles at the Denver Broncos. The Eagles are plus 2.5. The over-under is 45. It's your turn.
Is it still 2.5? Because I'm seeing like 1.5 now in other places.
Yeah, we got 2.5 on freaking DraftKings.
Okay. All right, cool. So there's been a lot being made of whether or not Denver won that game last week or if it was just Dallas had a bad week. That doesn't matter because, like, Denver was playing with a boatload of backups in their front seven and on the offensive line, which usually is a recipe for disaster, especially when you play teams that have good offensive linemen and a good pass rush, but that didn't work out. It looked like Denver is starting to hit somewhat of a stride, but I think it's more so coaching. I think the coaching has changed up a little bit. I think they're understanding how to use these players. We don't have a star on defense. I mean, you could say Justin Simmons is the star on defense, but we don't have like that world-renowned Von Miller anymore. So I think the pressure's off a lot of these players to just show up and play as well as they can. With that being said, they are still missing a couple of people on the offensive line. Their defense is still going to come in the same, but I think with a little bit more time, practicing, a little bit more game readiness, I think that's going to help them. They're at home. I expect them to win because they're at home. I think they're still going to have to put up some points. I don't think they're going to be able to shut the Eagles out like they did Dallas. But I still like Denver to win this game 20-16. So I'm going to give those points, but I'm going to do the under.
Indeed. Jarvis, who
Hello.
do you have?
Hello.
Hey, mate.
I think Philly sucks. Dude, Jalen, I'll say it straight up. Dude, Jalen Hurts is, I don't know, man.
Agreed.
Dude, he can't, I don't know if he can't throw, he just fucking doesn't throw. Bro, but like, no. I got Denver I'm going to take the points with Denver minus 2.5. And I like the under also, but I don't even see Philly might score a touchdown. Dude, they're just, I don't see them doing much of anything. So don't let me down with Denver.
Hey, my heart says 27-6, but I got to put a little bit of cushion there because I just want them to win. Let's just be real with it. So I'm gonna be safe with it, 20-16. But my heart says 27-6. But
Dude, I
this
see the
team-
same
this-
thing.
This team's fooled me before. You know, I gotta see it. I gotta go into the bye week 6-4. None of this 5-5 bull sugar. That's not gonna work. So kudos to the coaching staff. We're not gonna have our offense coordinator tomorrow, which I think is a good thing because our quarterbacks coach, Shula, I think is a better option, and I think you're gonna see a little bit more specialness. That's not a word, but I just made that word. Specialness
Hey,
in this game, bro.
all words are made up.
True.
That is the truth.
That's that bull job
Yeah.
skip. Sorry.
So
go
let's
ahead.
give it up to the good guys.
The D, the Denver Broncos. Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm,
the big
I'm going
D.
for them. Beat the Eagles because the Giants are in the wild card hunt. Oddly, but they are. So, right on. You guys both got the Broncos. You guys both got them minus the points. Since that's the case, the Eagles are probably going to win like 42-10. Not that I think that's just how stupid this NFL season has been, but sticking with you, Jesse, the Seattle Seahawks are at the Green Bay Packers. Is Russell Wilson back? He's back, huh?
Yes, he is.
So they
Two
got
full squads. Two full squads.
two full squads. We got Russell Wilson back. We got Aaron number 12 Rodgers back. Fresh
Well, I
off
guess Chris
COVID.
Parsons.
Fresh off COVID prison. Fresh out of jail. The Seahawks are plus 3.5. The over/under is 50. Josiah, who do you have?
I'm going to take those 3.5 because I feel a sense of urgency on the Seahawks because they know this is basically it. This is win or stay home for the playoffs. I know that wild card is there. It's kind of, but you know, what's their record right now? What are they? 3-5?
3-5. Yep.
Yeah, 3-5. So they go to 3-6 after this game. Still maybe a game and a half behind the wild card, but I think this is going to be a shootout. I think this is going to be guns a-blazing. You're going to see a rodeo out there. Hopefully the Packers score all their touchdowns on the ground. A.J. Dillon, Aaron Jones, do the damn thing running the ball. No, we don't need to see no Aaron Rodgers touchdowns. That's a little inside deal. We don't need to see none of that. But he will. You know, let's just keep it real. He will. But I like the Packers to win this game 30-27. But I'm gonna take that 3.5, and I'm gonna take the over on the points as well.
Jarvis, what do you think? Are we going to have some hucka-chucka football? Who you got?
Ooh, you know it. Russell Wilson has a lot to prove, and that's only to prove that his team is still good. Aaron Rodgers, he's gonna do his thing after this whole COVID shit. You know, he just wants to play. It's time. It's time to show why Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback right now. So I think it's gonna be a shootout, like Jesse said, for sure. But I like Green Bay at -3. -3. I like the over as well. I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna show you some magic, man. I'm sorry for that fantasy stuff, man, but Aaron is the truth, and he's proven it. After that first game that he said, "Fuck you guys for, you know, doing your guys' little shit against me and all this bullshit," he hasn't looked back. So that's my guy.
You think he scores like 9 touchdowns to make up for not playing last week?
Bro, he has to. At least 8.
I'm playing Jesse. Last year when I played him, Alvin Kamara had that 6-touchdown game against me. So hopefully Aaron Rodgers could have that 9-touchdown game against him this year. Huh, Jesse?
If Aaron Rodgers throws 8 touchdowns, I'll cut off my fingers and eat them on this camera.
Wait, what? Say it again?
If Aaron Rodgers throws 8 touchdowns, I will cut off all my digits and eat them on this camera.
Dude! Don't do
That'd be
that.
dope. But 8 touchdowns, that's
No one's ever done that. It's not going to happen. Come on, be real.
Exactly. No one's ever done it. So he's going to be like, I'm going to do what no one's ever done today. I'm going to show them what's wrong with them and COVID. But I wish, right? But you know what? I'm not going to allow you to do that, Jesse, even if he does it.
I see
Our
3 or
kid
4.
set in
I see
stone.
3 or 4.
Satin and stone.
3 or 4 with a running
He's hell bent
touchdown
on
in
cutting
there.
off his digits and eating them.
If I don't do that bet, curse me for life. All right.
Just eat your fingers off. Don't even cut them. Just
All right, you guys are making me sick to my tummy. Let's go to
do
the
the
next
Jameis.
one.
Do the Jameis Winston.
I'm gonna eat the dub. I'm gonna eat the fist. I'm gonna eat the other dub and eat the fist.
That was
That's
one
not
of the
gonna
weirdest
happen.
things
8
ever,
touchdowns,
huh?
let's be real.
I'm still trying to figure out what he was trying to do or say, what his point was.
Eating the dub. I don't know. He's weirdo.
He must be a pothead, huh? Because only a pothead would think, hey, this is a good thing to say after a win. But anyway, the Kansas City Chiefs, guys, are at the Las Vegas Raiders. The Kansas City Chiefs are -3. The over-under is 51.5. Oh, my God.
I'm gonna say the Chiefs suck too. I don't understand this team. I think Patrick Mahomes is. I don't know what the fuck, dude. He's throwing the ball fucking 5 yards. He's doing Mac Jones type shit. Fuck, dude. That's shitty. They haven't been playing good at all. Let me get the Raiders. Let me get the Raiders and the points. I think it's just going to be 2 shitty teams playing against each other. Dude, the Chiefs haven't played well at all. There's no game that I'm like, dope. Oh, Patrick Mahomes. That's my guy. So, fuck, dude. I'm going to take the Raiders plus 3. Because I don't know. Don't quote me on this one. This one's fucking retarded. And I'm going to go with the over and just say they're going to fucking bomb the ball. Huck it, chuck it. Ha-ta.
That's brave, dude. Your balls are bigger than mine for sure. Jesse, who you got for the Raiders
Bro.
and Chiefs?
The Chiefs are dumb.
I actually got the Chiefs winning this game. Nothing too impressive, like Jarvis says. I think it's going to be a fourth quarter game. I still like the Chiefs to win by 6 points, like 27-21. But that's just simply the Raiders don't have that spectacular of a defense. And these teams know each other. I think with the bright lights, Mahomes is going to do a little something, not too much. 27-21, that's not crazy. That's like a bad day for old Patrick Mahomes. I think this is where he kind of starts to heat up a little bit, if ever it's going to happen on Sunday night. But yeah, I'm going to take the Chiefs 27-21, so that's the under, and the points give them up for the Chiefs. So
Right on.
Sunday Night Football. See, I think bottom line, when we're looking at all of these games, it's going to be exciting because when you don't know what the heck's going to happen, which again, it's every week, but sometimes you're like, okay, this team should beat this team. But this week, like, you don't, 80% of these games, it's like, you wouldn't be surprised either way. There's probably 1 or 2 games where you're like, no way that team loses. But other than that, it's like,
But you can't even
And
say
it
that
started-
anymore.
I said it
What's that?
started with Miami. It started with Miami. Everybody had, what was it, the Ravens +8 or -8, I mean? Something like that.
I did,
So-
I'm not going to lie.
I'm the only one that bet on the Dolphins to win by a lot, straight up. So, and I told the guys at work, I said if Tua plays, we're gonna win by 10. If Tua doesn't play, we're gonna win by 1. And we won, so that's all that matters. Tua played, and we ended up winning by 12?
You know what, though, guys? The Raiders lost to the Giants, and they looked really freaking bad. I think the Chiefs are going to destroy the Raiders, personally.
Dude, the Chiefs put up 13 points against the Packers.
Yeah.
They were
no,
like,
You're right.
Dude,
You're right.
they've been losing.
You're right.
Patrick Mahomes has been throwing interceptions left and right, and their
Well-
defense hasn't been able to stop me from catching the ball.
No,
The only thing that's a sure thing in the AFC West is after these games are done, they're all going to still be right there, all 4 teams. They're all going to be just cluttered up. You're going to have Denver at 6-4, maybe the Chiefs at 6-4. The Raiders are going to be, 5-4 now. And the Chargers, whether they win or lose, are going to be 5-4 or 6-3. So it's like it's just all there, you know. So
I like it. You're
no
right.
one's running away with this division. It doesn't matter what happens tomorrow. The AFC West is still up for grabs, no matter what happens.
Well, you know, we covered all of tomorrow's games. Now we got the Monday Night Football game, which is also good luck with this one. We have the Los Angeles Rams. They have a primetime game almost every week at the San Francisco 49ers. The Rams are -4. The over-under is 49. Who you got, Jesse?
Well, we know Odell Beckham's more than likely going to play. Robert Woods is out for the season, torn ACL. So he's definitely got to step up. Probably not so much this week, but they're going to expect him to step up. Furthermore, going into these next weeks into that playoff push, the Niners need a win bad. They're in a worse position than the Seattle Seahawks as it pertains to like sticking into that wild card, because the division's going to be Cardinals and Rams. We know that for a fact. All of that being said, man, the Rams should win this game on paper. What's their plus minus? 2.5, 3 points?
4.
4 now for the Rams. Jesus. Yeah, I'm going to give up those 4 points. It was easier for me when it was 2.5, but go ahead and do that. I think Robert Woods is a big deal in that offense. I think he takes a lot of attention away from either side of the field. Whatever he does, he's good on the reverses as well. So, if anything, Van Jefferson's the guy that's going to step up on Monday.
Yeah, because Woods is out, huh?
Yeah, he's out for the season.
What happened to him?
He
ACL?
tore his ACL yesterday. I wouldn't be surprised if he tore his ACL on Wednesday or Thursday, but he kind of kept it under wraps to kind of get Odell Beckham in and not have him have any leeway as far as money wise, because you're like, yo, you need me now. So, but that's a different topic for another day. So yeah, I'm gonna do the Rams minus the 4, even with a desperate 49er team. And I like the over on in this game.
Right on. Jarvis, who you got?
Ooh, samesies. I like the
Samesies?
Rams, man. I think Odell Beckham's gonna fill in. So Robert Woods. He's gonna do everything Robert Woods does, but a little bit better. I still think Odell Beckham's that good. Dude, look at Cleveland. You go there to die. As a pass catcher, you go there to die. Like Jarvis
Never going to
Landry
Cleveland.
playing for Miami when they're shitty. He can catch the ball 10 times a game. Now he catches the ball 3 times a game. They don't throw the ball enough in Cleveland. Now he's going to be playing with Matthew Stafford, who throws the ball. Odell Beckham Jr. still has the same moves. He's still quick. He still can run them reverses. I think when he gets in, it's going to be like Antonio Brown's first game with New England. He might catch the ball 4 times, 40 yards, and a touchdown. But, yeah, dude, I think the Rams are going to win this one by 4. Well, give me the 4. I like the over. I think the 49ers are going to struggle, dude. You couldn't beat Colt McCoy. Get out of here. So, give me the Rams minus 4 and the over, please.
You can have it. It's yours. So
Thank
that
you.
does it, guys. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your lines. And thank me for my rhymes.
Damn, you're getting
Busted.
good at that.
Indeed. So let's do Wham, guys. Let's pull up Wham.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna wham it out.
Ooh, like it.
Settle down there. Settle down there, young buck.
Don't worry about me. I got a good one for you when you pull it up.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now, so you guys talk about something interesting.
Well, my iPad died, so I can't see my bets no more. But
Just
Uh-oh.
do it on the fly.
I kind of have an idea of what I had to put down. It's a 3-team teaser. I just needed to look at it again. I remember 2 of them that I did. I just need to remember that 3rd game. So we'll have Jarvis go first.
Cool. Yeah, let me All right, Jarvis, you're on the clock, dude. This is it. This is Code Red. This is our last shot. Okay, we're in the end game now. All right, we're 1 for 9. You need to get on the board, my friend. What do you got? No pressure. No pressure.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win. Let me pull it up. It's
Yeah,
right
take your
here.
time because I'm still pulling it up. I forgot to pull it up on this screen too. It's all right. We got time. We're moving good. You guys want to skip fantasy players this week, or do you guys really want to do that? Your guys' call.
I hate fantasy.
I mean, we could skip it for 1 week, right? Unless you guys really want to do it.
I don't really have a hot take on it, so it's.
Jesse?
I'm good with going with the flow, man. I got him if we do. If we don't, I'm cool with it.
Cool, yeah, because we're right at that hour. I figured we'd just do this and then just wrap it up. Because I like the way this show's gone. It's had a good flow. But it's up to you guys again. Wham, 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 wham,
Good.
wham.
We good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. Why did my shit go off?
Wham, 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 wham.
There we go.
Wham, 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 wham.
This has to be a winner here, man. This has to be a winner here, man.
Yeah.
It's just the.
Otherwise, I'm coming to stay at your house.
I'll send you some money to make some more wham picks.
Send me some pesos.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready, sir. What are we doing?
This one's gonna be a little different. We're gonna pick a little something from 6 games.
All right.
So go ahead and start off with that Cowboys Falcons game. Just click on it.
Okay, click it.
Yeah.
Click the plus SGP or just click it?
You could just open it up. Yeah, just open up the game. If you do it.
Like,
Y'all know what I gotta do.
well, what are we doing here, Jarvis? Because it's on the screen. Is that what you want?
Go to where's the little arrows right there to open it up. So when you click the SGP area up there,
Oh, okay. Just click it, and then it'll take
yeah,
you
well,
somewhere.
it'll open up the. Yeah, there we go.
Cool. Don't worry, the computer's super fast. Just kidding.
And we're gonna go with the passing quarterback props.
Passing quarterback props. Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun.
Now this one, do you have confidence in Dak or Matt Ryan?
Dude, do I have to have confidence in either one?
Nah, I like Matty Ice.
Okay.
Over 294.
Okay. Bless you, by the way.
So go. Thank you. Go ahead and click on that.
Click, click.
Now you're gonna want to go back to the games.
Go back to the games.
Yeah, this is a little different than what we normally do.
I like it.
It gives us a little bit more of a fun spread here. We don't have to
Spread
focus
them.
solely on one game.
Gross.
Did you break it?
The computer's broken.
You're on hockey.
I know, dude. It's not supposed to be, though.
What the fuck?
It's broken.
All right,
All right, your
the
turn.
next
Or
one-
Keep going.
The next one is Tampa Bay. The
Mhm.
Tampa Bay game. Do the same thing.
Okay.
Damn, that looks good.
Matty Ice. Matty Ice.
Now we all know that the Bucks are short-handed, so we're gonna go to the touchdown scores,
Okie dokie.
and we're gonna go with anytime touchdown Mike Evans.
Okay. Anytime touchdown. Where is it?
It's on the. It should be the right side.
Oh, okay. Mike Evans.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, go back to the games.
Go back to all the other games.
Yep. We're gonna go through 6 games. So
You're a brave soul.
this
I
one's
like
fun because it's just one player from each team.
Okay, let's go. Let's do
And
it.
then the next one will be the Buffalo Bills and New York Jets.
All right.
And we're gonna go to the receiving props, if you ever can get there.
Jesse's chewing.
You can hear that?
Yeah.
I can't.
Sounds like a little puppy eating a little puppy treat.
Go to the wide receiver props,
Okay.
Sorry.
and then you're gonna have to go to the receptions.
Reception. All you gotta do is mute your screen, and you can eat away.
Mute this.
Reception yards.
Just no receptions.
Reception. Okay.
There we go. And then Cole Beasley over 4.5.
Okay.
And then go back to the game screen.
I died.
If your computer was faster, we can get through this a little bit, you know.
Hey, dude. Trust me. I know.
It's like a typewriter.
It's like a freaking. It's like modem. 56K.
All right, now it's the Jacksonville and Indianapolis Colts game.
Alrighty.
Click on that mugga. And then you're gonna go to the running back wide receiver props. That one again.
Lightning fast internet speeds.
Yeah, this shit's fun. I pretty much only win parlays when I do them, and I just do a bunch of dumb shit. Running back wide receivers, and you're gonna go down to the rushing and plus receiving yards. So there's one that should say rushing plus receiving yards.
Yes, sir.
And then Jonathan Taylor should be over 113 and a half.
113 and a half.
Yeah. Hit that one over. Yeah.
All right.
Now we're going to go back again to the other games.
Going back to the other games.
And I like the receptions. The receptions are just fun.
Yeah, I like.
And then we're going to go to the Titans and Saints game.
Titans and Saints. There we are.
And then we're going to go to AJ Brown on the receptions.
Receptions. Ooh, there was like a buzzing hum with that saying that I just said. Going to
Reception.
AJ running back receiver props.
Yeah. And it's going to be the receptions, and AJ Brown should be over 6.5 receptions.
Reception. 6.5 over.
I don't know if he's
Over
going to get
now.
a lot of yards, but I know he's going to catch the ball quite a bit.
Better.
And then we are going to go to the Seattle Seahawks and Green Bay Packers game.
Man, we're going all in, huh? I like this shit. I like putting all my chips in the center of the table.
So with this one, instead of doing a same game parlay, now we're just doing a parlay with a bunch of different ones. So it's a little bit easier. Because the cheddar is not being spread within the team, the same game. It's being spread within multiple games.
You talking about the cheddar cheese?
Yeah,
Or
the
cheddar
cheddar
Bob.
cheese, the Gouda.
The Gouda.
Yeah.
I like Gouda.
Seahawks.
Shout out to Cheddar Bob.
Seahawks, Green Bay.
Seahawks, Green Bay. Okay.
And then the receptions for DK Metcalf.
Okay. It's still loading. Receptions.
Yeah, I won like $350 last week on this kind of shit.
Oh yeah, you win all the bets, don't you? Just for some reason, not with me until now, right?
It's because I placed probably like 5 or 6 bets, and I end up winning like 2.
Dude, I even bet I bet the Monday night game, both sides, and I still lost both sides. I picked the Bears straight up, and then I picked the Steelers minus the points, and I still lost.
Damn. I almost won 2 G's on that game, but I don't want to talk about it.
Ooh, yeah, actually the opposite. I picked the Steelers straight up. No, I picked the Steelers. What was it? I think it was the minus. Yeah, it was the minus and the Bears straight up. Anyway, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it was Pittsburgh
But,
minus 7.5, and then you had Chicago straight up.
Yep, that's what it was. Jarvis, what am I doing now?
DK Metcalf over 5.5 receptions.
He better, dude. They better not do
I
that
got
shit where
you.
they throw him the ball like 3 times in the first half and he has like 120 yards and they just don't throw to him again. That shit bugs me.
I think It's gonna be a shootout, so he's gonna have to catch the ball.
They should just
And
throw to him
that's
every
it.
freaking play.
That's it right there.
That's it.
Yeah.
Let's
No,
see
I
what
almost
it is.
won $2 on $5. But fucking Deontay Johnson needed to score a touchdown in the second half, and since Herbert wasn't playing as much as he was, that kind of I needed him to get 50 yards or 50 yards, and that would have got me $2.
Damn. Hey Jesse, what rhymes with "Let's play Herbert"?
Let's play murder.
Dude, that was the horrible. Like, I woke up and I'm like, "Are you kidding?"
Yeah.
Because I had Najee scoring in the first half. Because when you pick the touchdown scores per half, you get more money that way. So I picked Najee in the first and Deontay Johnson in the second. Deontay Johnson didn't get me no touchdown.
Dude, I lost to Cheddar Bob by 3 points last week, and we both scored like in the 70s, and I lost all my bets. But the Giants won. But then I was at work. It was just a miserable. Anyway, let me keep going. So we have Matt Ryan. So this is the parlay. I like it actually. It's Matt Ryan with over 294 passing yards. Mike Evans as an anytime touchdown scorer. Jonathan Taylor with over 113.5 rushing and receiving yards combined. We have AJ Brown with over 6 catches or receptions, and then we have DK Metcalf with over 5 receptions, doing $1 for $24.62. So if you did like $100, you'd win $2,000, huh? $2,400.
Me?
Nice, doing it. $24 is big these days in Angels realm. Unless I win the lottery, I did get a Powerball ticket. Let's see if I won. Actually, we'll do that afterwards. If I won, I'm calling you guys. Well, I'll just tell Jesse because he's just over there, but I'll call you. Jesse, are you ready, my friend?
Yeah.
All right. Let me get you on the screen real quick. Hold on. Thank you, Jarvis.
Dude,
See how that pans out, my friend?
A&M and Ole Miss, man. What the
Jesse, you are on the clock.
All right, so we're doing a 3-team teaser. You're gonna go to the Denver Broncos Philadelphia Eagles game, and you're gonna pick Denver minus the points.
Okay.
And then you're gonna go to the. God, why am I forgetting it already? You're gonna go to the Colts Jacksonville game. You're gonna pick the Colts minus the points,
Okay.
and then this is the one I'm forgetting.
Take your time.
Run
No
through,
rush.
run through the games real quick, because again, my screen died. Run through the games.
Yep, you got it, brother. Falcons, Cowboys, Buccaneers, Washington, Bills, Jets, Lions, Steelers, Saints, Titans, Browns, Patriots, Panthers, Cardinals, Vikings, Chargers, Seahawks, Packers, Chiefs, Raiders, Rams, Niners, Patriots, Falcons, Packers, Vikings, Texans.
Hold on, wait.
That's next
The
week.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I got too excited.
That's a curve.
He got carried away.
No, go back up to the Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Minus points.
Lions and Pittsburgh. Are you sure you want to mess with that game?
Yes.
Okay. What are we doing?
You're doing a 3-team teaser, 6 points.
Oh, wait. So who am I picking, though, for that game?
Pittsburgh.
Okay. So we're doing the minus 6.5?
Yes, but when you do the teaser, it's going to knock off 6 points.
Cool. Anything else, my friend?
Nope, just those 3 games.
It's a 5-point teaser. Is that okay?
You should be able to do 6.
Oh, my bad. I'm not on the right screen. Let's try it again. It's a 6-point. My bad, dude. My bad. So we got the Denver Broncos -2. Excuse me, the Denver Broncos +6. The Colts +6. Let me try that again. We have the Denver Broncos. No. We have the Denver Broncos +4 against the Eagles. We have the Colts -4 against the Jaguars, and then the Steelers -0.5 against the Lions.
Yes.
Okay, that'll win me $2.60. I'm taking it.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're at. Thank you. So that wraps up Wham!
Shazam!
Wham! Shazam! Kazam! All right, so let me get out of here. So yeah, guys, we'll wrap it up after that. We're at an hour and 15 minutes and 15 seconds. So we'll wrap it up now. Anything else you guys want to add before we say our byes?
Hey, if I put $50 on that bet, Jesse, you think it's gonna hit for sure?
That means no.
If you're willing to lose it, do it.
Okay, what about 25?
Yeah, do it.
Do it on. Do it. I would do it. I don't like the Lions Steelers game at all, dude. You never know
We'll
what
take
you're
it
gonna
off
get
and
from
find
those two
another game.
teams. What if the Lions just come out and just whoop some ass?
Oh yeah, because they've been doing that all year at 0-8, right?
It's just so hard to choose anything in this world.
The Lions lost to the freaking Detroit Lions 40-8 or something like that. Come on,
The Lions lost to the Lions.
to the Eagles.
The
Oh.
Lions would lose to themselves if they played themselves.
They do always play themselves.
Right on.
Dude,
Anything else
$2
you guys want to
bet.
add, Jarvis?
Last
I was
thing I
just-
gotta say. Oh, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say my $2 bet to get me like $200 is getting screwed over right now by ASU. Let's just put it out there. That's it.
ASU.
ASU and then Ole Miss, or no, Arkansas and LSU. Because they're not scoring.
Bummer.
Don't do
So
it.
sad to hear that. Jesse, what you got?
So sad to hear that.
Well, I think Cam Newton's going to be special to finish off the season. I'm really looking forward to seeing him in these last few games with Carolina. And when I say special, I'm just talking about from a fantasy perspective. I think he's going to score a lot of touchdowns on the ground. I think this offense is definitely going to pick up. And I love it. I'll shoot. 32-year-old quarterback, people acting like he's like 52 or something. Had basically a whole year off to get healthy. So knows the players around him. It's not much. He just has to learn the offense a little bit better because it is a different Matt Rule offense. So yeah, him, McCaffrey, DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson. I love it, man. And that defense is good. So come on, man. Anything other than Sam Darnold is a win. Sam Darnold's career is over. It's over. It's done. It's over.
Yeah, he was fake good in the beginning of the year. He was faking it. He was
Yeah, that was-
playing like
that
his
was-
Go ahead.
That was an imposter, man. For sure. But
Right on.
no, I mean, that's all I really got to say about that, as far as what happened
Jenny.
this week. But yeah,
Right on.
really love Cam Newton.
Right
Hey,
on.
go Miami.
Right on.
Back to that one thing real quick.
Yes.
Doesn't make
Yeah.
sense to me why Tua is not starting, but he was able to play. That, like, 0 sense. Like, why not start your guy when he's going to come in if something happens anyway?
You know what I think, man?
What is it?
After the fact, I truly believe, a coach should never think this, an organization should never think this, but I don't think they thought they were going to beat the Ravens no matter who started. So I kind of felt like they said, well, let's rest Tua on a short week and get him ready for the next game because we don't want anything to happen in a game that's not really, you know what
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
saying? But I just think the defense showed out, man. The defense was incredible. And that's what I was telling Angel during that game. Is just like, defense has been on point, man. The last few weeks have been really on point for that team. So if they can get decent quarterback play that's consistent, where they're not effing things up, they have a good trajectory. Unfortunately, just being 3-7 at this point, that's tough. Maybe 4-6. I would say they can find a way, but all you can do is keep stacking them. So from here on out, just keep stacking and see what happens. You don't know what's going to happen with the team at the bottom of the wild card. So yeah,
Just went out, man. We just gotta win out. Xavier Howard. That's why I named my son Xavier. That fool's a beast. He is legit player. I don't
Legit
even
paper.
care, dude. That's a for sure guy. For him to be able to score a touchdown, for him to be able to lock up anybody, for him to be able to get picks whenever. That's a legit shutdown corner, not this fucking Diggs, who's fake good as well. So we're gonna see a lot of it, dude.
Diggs gets burnt, man. He gets burnt. That's why he's able to get all these picks. He takes chances, but he gets burnt a lot. Double moves really kill him.
He's in the right place at the right time. Not really being able to cover anybody. He just takes the gamble, like you said. If a receiver's coming across the middle and one's going deep, he's gonna assume that the ball's gonna go across the middle, so he's gonna jump that shit. But if they throw it deep, he's beat. So whatever. That's all I gotta say about that.
Indeed. Well, that wraps it up, fellas. Hope you guys have a good rest tonight. Jarvis, you doing anything tonight?
I'm gonna go get some ice cream, I believe.
Ooh. Jesse, what are you playing? What are you playing tonight, Jesse?
I'm playing some Apex Legends, man. I'm just gonna sit back and play. I ain't gonna do nothing more than that, you know.
I think I'm gonna play some video games tonight too, but we'll see.
Haven't played in a minute, but
Yeah, you're due for
No
some
real
Destiny.
game.
You guys all are.
I play fucking Madden, so
That's little kid shit, bro.
come on, man. I get to live my dream through them.
Hey, but you know what though? Someday, every famous athlete and every famous celebrity, every famous actor, every famous musician, every famous politician, they're gonna be replaced by what?
Me. Us.
Super,
We.
the superheroes. Because what's bigger than those guys? Superheroes. Think about it. Sleep on it. Talk to me next week. Next week we have a full moon on Friday, and it's also a partial lunar eclipse. So
Ooh, are
should
you
be an
gonna watch
interesting
it?
week. You guys have a good night. My name is Angel, again for Jarvis, Marvelous Jarvis, and Josiah the Messiah. My name is
Yeah, don't do that.
Osiris. Have a good night, and we will see you soon. May your son be brilliant, and make life fun again, Jesse, for me.
Milfa.
No!
Say Milfa.
Milfa.
Dilfa.
All right.
Trent Dilfa.